friends. This is very important for everyone, particularly youth who face exam, and very often we come across in the television channels and newspapers students committing suicide, people who fail in life. That it seems that their natural choice is to end their life, but it's not necessary. You're going to see somebody was facing failures after failures, setback after setback, and how did he make a big comeback? You're going to see that. It's called total reversal. Incidentally, what happened to him in his life is named it as Jivan Shastra, science of living for being human being. It's a life science. Set aside suicide, and suicide set aside. Total reversal, failures lure. Actually, the person can be Nirmal as myself. As for the practice of his most affiliate joined from Nirmal as a child started in a village Panchayat school. Claiming ability was less and naturally was considered a student not prudent. Then he went to government high school from 6th to 11th standard. The class teacher, the tuition teacher said Nirmal is subnormal. And again, the tuition said that as for very long, English was a distant dream for Nirmal. English was really foreign for him. His English was rubbish at a teacher. He scored Nirmal scored so low marks, the teacher told him in the class that Nirmal's brain is nothing but rock clay. Said Tamil Kaliman. Nirmal was very fond of reading newspapers and periodicals, a very giant family. The Karta, three grandfathers and uncles and the siblings will not buy and thought it not necessary. At the age of 15, due to the desire to read, he became a newspaper boy. Of course, his father helped him. The agencies all came in his father's name. He lived in a mammoth, very rich giant family. His parents had liquidity crunch due to being part of the giant family. To meet the expense towards parents' personal requirements, he, as a high school student, was forced to look for income. At the age of 15, along with his father, became a petty shop owner. And zero balance of his father's cash book made him sell out textbooks. Sports was never Nirmal's cup of tea. He was not a member of any school college team except the fact that he was always a fan of any kind of sports. Or he adopted an attitude for games of Nirmal and sports were poles apart. Nirmal was never a musician. He cannot play musical instrument nor was he a singer. Though he loved music, when it came to acquiring knowledge of it, he had a complex called allergic to learning music. The giant family had one box camera, which was Nirmal's father. No one was permitted to use it. For Nirmal, it was photography, a dream graphy. Then he completed the school, went to Loyola College, and his grandmother said, but they wouldn't give him admission because his marks were very low. Only Pachapas College gave him admission. That's where you see him there. So even the school, as a college student, he was always lost. The quiz program, he came lost in that. Then he should join a bank only as a clerk. He was made dispatch clerk in his bank in 1964. Apprenticeship was extended. That's not confirmed for 3 months as was considered as an apprentice novice. The salary was paltry. His salary as a clerk was rupees 150 per month in 1964. Of course, his money was more than sufficient. Also, should be mentioned here. And he was not never a good in public speaking, never even attempted it. But in 1967, he tried to make his maiden public speech, could not utter more than 3 words. It's a total flop in public speaking. His public snubbing of his maiden public speaking. See, Nirmal never won any awards or recognition during first 20 years of life. And the training, Nirmal's name was cleared with his bank's HR department undergo a 1 month higher level training in NIBM 1987 with the bank. Same was rejected by a top bank official bank for the reason that the particular NIBM training was meant for higher level officials. There will not be suitable to undergo it. And Superior gave Nirmal a mundane job receiving VIPs at Chennai airport. VIP arrived from Delhi, was angry with the airlines, came to us late through the bouquet given by Nirmal at him. Bouquet became a big bat. So Nirmal is a joint family, rich family, richest family child. He owned several cars, but in his youth, he should go to either scooter, and his wife was using public transport. So the families are used to travel in their own family-owned buses, is what you see. But they were forced to travel by government buses. Then I would say that the biggest fall was that they lost most of the property of the family as per his mother's desire. Should buy a house in a slum area. That's the picture you see. It's surrounded by slums. And for a car, a scooter was bought. This of his father mainly. These are the houses owned, but he should move it to a slum house. It's a photo taken from the what do you call the house. The picture speaks for itself: open toilet, sewage pool, sewage stream, cattle, cow dung pile, energetic public water fountain, garbage mountain. So Nirmal approached the Hindu, which wrote on April 2nd, 1971, soon after that. He moved there, that the corporate school building in Say School is just opposite his house. And this is the part of the road, 1971. Tuklak wrote an article. And then Indian Express wrote, would anyone call this a road? Where, so now these are all the failures, but wherever he failed, Nirmal took a vow and made a positive declaration, affirmation that he will reverse it. So what did he do? You must see that it's very good for youngsters, school students who drop a feather, commit suicide, should not do that. Tutor at MB Nirmal, thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and click the bell icon to get regular updates from our channel. In case you have missed any videos, please visit the channel page by clicking the channel icon.